Hi everyone, welcome back to Yin-Tuition. I am going to share a quick, sweet practice to help us both deal with fear and really help to bolster courage so that we can both speak and act in ways that are aligned with our deepest held values. I think one of the things that sort of ignited the idea for this practice came from a poem that I shared in my most recent video, and I'm going to read it again. And this is from Wayne Arneson, and it says, "Take courage, friends. The way is often hard. The path is never clear, and the stakes are very high. But take courage. For deep down, there is another truth. You are not alone." And I think those are such important words because when we are scared, when we are in fear, it's often a very isolating experience. You know, whether it is true or not, we kind of experience it like, doesn't anyone else? No, it's why me? You know, that may be true, not just of fear, but, you know, a lot of emotions, any type of suffering, you know, and the acknowledgement that, you know, your feelings are normal and that other people have these can be helpful, as well as knowing that you are not alone in the world. So this practice comes from a very beautiful, deep practice from Buddhism called Tonglen. And this is just a little mini variation on it. But Tonglen is a beautiful practice of giving and receiving energy to people. And so what I want you to do now, let me just shake your limbs a little bit to get any juju out. And before I do any kind of meditation, I at least like to do this. I take an inhale and bring my shoulders up to my ears. And then on the exhale, go, ha! And we'll do it 2 more times. Ha! It's a little loud. Ha! And then just roll your shoulders back. And maybe open your elbows a couple times. Just create a little more space in the chest and in the upper back. And then just close your eyes and bring your awareness to the center of your chest. So in yoga, we call this area the heart center, the heart chakra. And I want you to just feel a sense of warmth there. Maybe you visualize light. And you might even sense breathing from this part of your body, like you're just breathing in and out of the center of your chest. And if it helps, you may want to warm the hands and place your hands on your chest. And I want you to think about something that has caused you fear, has caused you worry, anxiety, and it could be other emotions as well. This works not just for fear, but for anger, frustration. I mean, it does work for joy as well, but we're going to focus today on more of those challenging experiences, particularly fear, anxiety. And then I want you to, for a moment, just notice how that feels in the body. And then think about all the people in the world that are feeling that right now. And it could be for exactly the same reason. That's actually not uncommon. It might be if your situation is very individual, very specific to your life circumstances, you might sense people who may not have the exact same circumstances, but have the same feeling. So just imagine literally that you're looking out in front of you of all these people who feel exactly the same way you do. And just knowing that, one, you're not alone in feeling that. And this is part of the human experience. And we're all asked at times to experience this emotion, to hold this emotion. So this helps both kind of normalize what you're feeling so you don't feel like you're crazy. And it also helps you see that you are not alone. But we don't end there. So imagine looking out at all these people, and because you know what it's like to feel this way, what is it that you would most long to hear, to feel? So maybe it is courage. Maybe you want to feel hope. Maybe you want to feel a sense of fairness, justice. Whatever it is, you are going to send this out to all these beings who are feeling the same way you are. So in that sense, you are in service to this pain, to this suffering. And all you need to do is feel that feeling you want to share: hope, courage, dignity. And with each breath, each inhale, you just take in their vibration, and on the exhale, you send out this love, this feeling, this healing. And you just continue. Inhale, you connect with them. Exhale, you shower them with this feeling. And just continue to do this for several minutes, at least a minute. If you can do 3, even better. And just notice as you do that there is this feeling of connection. You didn't even name these people. Maybe some of them you do know, but most of them you don't. And yet you are connected through your compassion for their suffering, for their going through what you understand. And notice how sending this healing, this love, this care, this compassion to these people, notice how it makes you feel to be of service. And now we're going to ask all these beings to come and stand with you, behind you, and by your side. And just imagine just being enveloped by them. And they're feeling stronger, they're brighter, their light is glowing. And just feel that more empowered energy coming into your field. And then they all turn towards you with their hands up and send right back to you that same healing, that courage, that love, their compassion, their concern. Take that in. And notice the power of connecting beyond time and space. It is real and it's potent. And now just see yourself standing with them. And maybe the external world has not changed, but what has changed is the feeling with which you can interact with the world from a greater place of strength, courage,